Hello everybody, welcome to the On Repeat Pod with Amara. I'm Amara, and this is a YouTube series where I go through my actual On Repeat playlist on Spotify and talk through music I'm listening to, why I'm listening to it, what I know about the artist, and just like chit-chatting a little bit. I was kind of thinking through how in 2026, I could see myself starting to have some guests. So we'll have a few more solo ones of these, and then starting in 2026, I'll see if I can start like getting somebody on here so we can have some back and forth going on. But for now, you're just gonna get me. Sorry. Or not. Maybe you like me. So yeah, let's dive in, shall we? Not a ton of movement on my On Repeat Pod playlist this month. Last month, I think there was a lot of new entries, in particular because of K-pop Demon Hunters and that soundtrack, which, by the way, is still dominating the charts, both the global charts and the US charts. Like, I think Golden, as of now, is still #1 on both of those charts, with all the other songs just kind of sprinkled in throughout the charts. So I'm just like, wow, it just is having a moment right now. And it's so cool to see a movie soundtrack be so universal and have so many people connect with it. We're missing that. We're missing those experiences, those movies, those music moments where everybody saw it. And so the fact that it got released on Netflix, I think actually works out in its favor, because I think if it had originally been released in the theater, I don't know if it would have had the same impact. So I don't know. It's just interesting to think about the fact that we had this movie just kind of take over the summer. Super cool. Like, from like young kids, like kids love this movie, to adults as well. So to start out, #1 on my playlist is Heart Out Here, which is a repeat. It made its way back to the top, Heart Out Here by Ray. And I was listening to it on the way to the grocery store today. I was starting to tear up a little bit because there's one line in there called Sitting on Diamonds is the lyric. You're sitting on diamonds. And I started to tear up a little bit. Oh, am I getting a little wonky? No, don't be wonky. Okay, that might be better. The hair is, it is what it is today. But yeah, so I was tearing up a little bit on the drive to the grocery store just when I heard that, because I just relate to feeling like people don't see my value. And so but then I have to remind myself that, like, I can't base my value off of what other people think of me. So yeah, that was just, it made its way back to the top this month. So, and then Free from K-pop Demon Hunters is #2. That's a repeat. Midnight Sun is a repeat. And and then again, F Word by Alice in Wonderland is repeat. That has been rising. How It's Done is a repeat from the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack. 5-Star Hotel by Ray is repeat. Okay, new entry. Gasoline by Halsey. So this one surprised me. The music video for this popped up in my YouTube feed, and I was like, this is interesting. She's like going back to the Badlands vibe, where she was wearing like the colorful wigs and stuff. And but then I realized, oh, Gasoline is from the Badlands album, and she decided to release like a 10-year anniversary re-release of the album, and gave Gasoline a music video. And so it was so cool to look at the comments in that YouTube video, because people were like, I like this, like giving a 10-year-old song that never got a music video. And I was really impressed with the music video. I think she directed it herself, and it had a really cool storyline, and the quality of the directing and the video of itself, like it felt like a movie. And Halsey is a great actor as well, which is cool to see. But I watched that and I was like, oh, I don't think I ever gave this song a really good listen. And so I listened to it a couple times and then realized that I really liked it. And it ended up in the on repeat playlist. But I think what won me over was the video, like the story that went with the song was just very impactful. So if you haven't seen that YouTube video or that music video, it's worth a watch because it's really well done. And happy 10-year anniversary to Badlands by Halsey. We share an anniversary. Dialogue, my debut solo piano EP, also came out 10 years ago. So, number 8 is Tat Tat Tat, Burna Boy. That's a repeat. Baby Bluebird is a repeat. Flip a Switch is a repeat. Okay, and then number 11, Don't Play by Halsey, is new. And let me tell you, this was really funny because I saw that Badlands was getting the 10-year anniversary re-release, and then I started like poking through her catalog and was just like queuing up songs that I remembered liking by her. So I was I really liked songs off of let's see if I can pull it up here. You let me see all the albums. I want to see all of them. Show all. So I really liked, let's see here. There were a couple songs off of If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power that I liked. I liked, I Am Not a Woman, I'm a God. I liked that one. And then I liked, how do you say this? Lilith? 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 Oh gosh, it's probably something I should know how to say. How do you say it? Well, Lilith. I don't know what it means. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, okay. It's like a mythology character. But yeah, she did a duet with someone from BTS for that song, and I really like that one. And then off of her Manic album, I like most of the songs on that album, to be honest. Her 2020 album, like Ashley, Clementine, Graveyard, You Should Be Sad, and then 3 a.m. Without Me, Finally Beautiful Stranger is one that I pull up a lot. Sugar's Interlude, maybe that's the person she did the duet with on that other song. Still Learning is one of my favorites from her. And then the album I was starting to queue up some songs to, The Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. I really like that one too. And I like, in particular, 100 Letters, Now or Never, which, okay, so this is where I originally discovered Halsey, is back when we were all listening to the radio, which was a while ago, because not everybody has radio in the car anymore. Well, okay, I take that back. People have a radio in their car. Everybody's phones took over their cars like 5-6 years ago now. So before I had a car that I could connect my phone to, I used to have a car that only played like tapes and CDs, and then I would like listen to the radio. So back when Now and Never came out, I heard it on the radio and I was like, oh, like, I like this. And so that's how I was introduced to her. And then I went and like dove into some of her other stuff. So Now or Never, and then Bad at Love, that I heard on the radio as well. Walls Could Talk. But anyway, I was starting to queue up some of those songs, and then I accidentally, like I did not mean to, but I accidentally hit, where did it go? I accidentally hit, Don't Play, which looks like it might only be on the deluxe album. Is it not on the original album? Maybe that's why I never came across it before. Yeah, so there's a song on the deluxe version of Hopeless Fountain Kingdom called Don't Play, and I accidentally clicked it. It's literally right below Bad at Love on this album, so I must have been trying to queue up Bad at Love, and I hit it, and I was like, oh, like, I think I might like this song. And so I queued it up, and sure enough, it has like the big EDM drops that I like, that are really fun. And also the end of the song, she does some like loop pedaling layering on the word play. And so it's a very like is it BA? It's a very BA song, so I'm not swearing on this podcast. I have found that I like these big songs that just like help build my confidence and help kind of drive me. And so so Don't Play, it kind of gives me that like vibe that sometimes I want, where it's like, no, you can do this, like stand up for yourself, you got this. It's just so funny because I never would have heard that song unless I accidentally clicked on it. But like, congratulations to Halsey for re-releasing Badlands. I also love Castle off of that album. So it's a good album. It's good for her. Going back. All right. Number 12 is Why. That's a repeat. Number 13 is It by Tyla. That's a repeat. Dramatic T-sipping. Number 14 is Bust It Down by Ray. That's a repeat. Number 15 is New, Get Started by Alice in Wonderland. So her other song, again, question mark, F word. I fell in love with that one first. And then Get Started, I think, was her first release. Has she released her album yet? I think she's releasing an album. Soon. October. Looks like it might be Halloween themed. There's a lot of people doing Halloween stuff right now. Have you noticed that? Alice in Wonderland's doing it. I haven't listened to it yet, but I saw that Lady Gaga has released a couple of Halloween stuff. I saw Sabrina Carpenter's latest music video was like Halloween themed. It's very interesting to me because it's almost like everybody was kind of doing the Christmas thing for a while and trying to do like the big Christmas hit. And I wonder if if a lot of them have given up, are like, fine, I'll do Halloween. But to be fair, I think a lot of people like really like Halloween. So, you get to dress up and stuff. So, it's just very interesting to me, the amount of people doing like Halloween themed things right now. But yeah, she's got a new album. Alice in Wonderland's got a new album coming out, and Get Started was the first single off of that. And, it's just a pump up when I want to like pump myself up kind of song. Let's see here. Okay, 16, Your Idol is a repeat. Number 17 is Bliss by Tyla. That's a repeat. All right, guys. Confession. Number 18 is Gnarly by KATSEYE. Oops. I feel like I'm too old to be a fan of a female pop group, but I don't know, I've always loved pop groups and they're solid. So for those of you who don't know who KATSEYE is, who they are, so there is a company who is behind a lot of the big like K-pop groups that people know. And so they came up with this concept of doing like a K-pop like world group, like a group where the people in it are from like all around the world. But then the focus of the group would still be like the K-pop formula. And so I actually haven't seen the Netflix. Apparently there's this Netflix documentary that shows how they picked the girls and how they did like the training and stuff. So I'll have to watch that. But they came on my radar because I watch reaction videos on YouTube, like people reacting to music videos. I'm a big like music video fan. I love watching music videos, and there's a YouTuber that I sometimes watch. The YouTuber's name is Zach Campbell, who reacts to different YouTube videos, and he was doing like this thing where he was going through a bunch of different videos, and they were people I knew, like Lady Gaga and Beyonce and Ariana Grande, and then all of a sudden he mentioned KATSEYE, and I was like, KATSEYE? I don't think I know who these people are. And so I first heard the first song I heard from them was actually Gabriella, and I did a cover of Gabriella, like a solo piano song of Gabriella that's in my shorts if you want to go looking for it. And so I was listening to Gabriella first, and then I listened to Game Boy next, and I totally missed. See, this is the problem when you're not on social media, and it's one of the reasons why I watch YouTubers, because I feel like I get a little bit of the tea that I don't get for being on social media. But yeah, like since I'm not on TikTok or Twitter, apparently Gnarly was just like blew up like 3 months ago, and I totally missed it. And it's one of those things where I mean, it makes sense, right? Like I'm not like the target demographic for this group, but yeah, Gnarly is such a silly song, but so catchy. And I think these girls are on my radar now because I've seen a bunch of their music videos, I've seen a bunch of their performances, and they are solid. Like they're all very good dancers, and they're all performers. Like they know how to perform. They've got really strong stage presence, and like a really fun dynamic between the 6 of them too. So I'm gonna be really curious to see where they go, because I feel like they're gonna get really, really big. Like I think they could get as big as some of these other groups have been, some if not bigger, just because of what I'm seeing already. Like I actually just, before hopping on to record this video, I just watched their MTV performances. They performed Gnarly and Gabriella for MTV because the award ceremony is tonight. And then they literally had, like, the crowd was around them, and the crowd was literally trying to do like the hand thing, which I can't even do. I don't even know why I'm trying to do it. The crowd was literally doing the hand dance to Gabriella as they were singing, and I just haven't seen people that invested in a group's choreography in a really long time. Because that's the thing, is every pop person, every like big musician or like group right now is trying to go viral on like TikTok or Instagram for different dances. And I've seen some of them, like they've come through on my YouTube shorts every now and then, where I'm like, ooh, they're really trying to push a particular dance so that they can go viral, and then the song will take off, right? But I think what's so funny to me is like, the dance has to be good. Like, there's just like, there's something, I don't know, like there's just like a magic to certain dances that sometimes you just can't force. Sometimes it's either there or it's not. And so for this, for KATSEYE, I think one of the reasons why they have been taking off is because like they're actually dancing. Like their choreography is like actual dance, versus some of the stuff I've seen people push to try to go viral. I'm just like, that's not, whatever this is not working. Like it's not working. And I haven't even mentioned the Gap ad yet. You know, I was introduced to KATSEYE before the Gap ad happens, and oh my goodness, that is the kind of thing most brands dream of having happen to them, where everybody is like basically promoting the brand for them now because they just love the dance and KATSEYE so much. And again, the dance that they did for Gap is not like a normal dance. Like the choreographer did a very good job of actually creating something unique and fun. So yeah, all I have to say, I'm really interested to see where this group goes. I think that they have just a powerhouse group of girls, and I'll be excited to see where they go. And I do feel like a little silly in the car being like, everything's gnarly. Like, I'm like, you're too old for this, Amara, but I love it. I love it. 19 is Been a Minute by Leanne. That's a repeat. 20 is Fast by Demi Lovato. That's a repeat. 21, What It Sounds Like by from the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack. That's a repeat. 22, Revolving Door, Tate McRae. That's a repeat. Ruin My Life is a repeat. Jump is a repeat. Plastic Box is a repeat. Okay, 26. Dynamite by Tyla is new. I knew it was going to be coming because last month I was telling you guys about the fact that like Bliss and what's the other one? Bliss and Is It have been on the playlist for a little bit, and so she released this EP and Dynamite was on it, and really fun music video she did with that, and it's a good song. It's a good song. I was thinking, you know, Tyla, I was reading just a bunch about her recently, and there's just a lot of people who comment on her popularity and why they feel like she's not super popular in the United States. And that some of that stuff I was reading kind of made me sad. I was able to trace it back to an interview she did with the Breakfast Club, which is a radio station, and yeah, there are just a lot of people talking about her identity, and I am not in a place to like comment on that, just because I didn't grow up in South Africa, and but yeah, it just makes me sad because she releases really good music. So I would hope that more people would give her a chance here in the United States. But yeah, I mean, I'll keep listening to her and I'll keep watching her music videos. I feel like she's very talented, so I'm gonna keep doing that. 27 is Warm by Ariana Grande. That's a repeat. 28 is Burning Up by Leanne. That's new. She must be coming out with an album or something, an album or an EP, because this is her second single, And again, I really like this song, and it took me a little bit longer to get into, but I'm proud of her and like kind of testing some new sounds. So if she does decide to release a new album, I'll definitely listen to it. Leanne is from the group Little Mix, and her old bandmate Perry is also releasing a new album in September. I saw that recently. And I was listening to some of her stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I could see myself really liking this. Like I was listening to, let's see what I was listening to. A lot of humming today. I'm a little tired today, so I guess I'm just trying to keep myself awake. I was listening to If He Wanted To, He Would. Oh, that's her latest single. If He Wanted To, He Would, which is a very silly music video. But it's a good song. It got me to listen to the song. Forget About Us was a single she released a while ago, and You Go Your Way is a single she released a while ago. But I've been listening to those songs. It wouldn't surprise me if those show up in the playlist in a month or two. But yeah, she's releasing an album in 18 days. So a lot of albums coming in here in the fall, which is interesting. You like last month I talked to you guys about the fact that there really wasn't a big summer album or a big summer hit. I mean, I think one of the reasons why K-pop Demon Hunters took over the charts the way it did is because it didn't have a ton it was competing against. Like last year, if you think about it, like we had Espresso from Sabrina Carpenter, we had APT from Rosé, we had Die With A Smile with Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. Like we had some of these like big hits that were just staples through the summer last summer. And this year, it just doesn't feel like there has been as many. So it's just interesting to me that so many people are releasing music in the fall. I think, I mean, didn't even Taylor Swift say that she was releasing something soon too? I think so. Yeah, The Life of a Showgirl is coming in, what does it tell me? October, yeah. So, the playlist might get shooken up a little bit here in the coming months. To wrap up, 29 is Repeat, just keep watching Tate McRae, and then 30 is Brave Face with Hallie. So, short and sweet today. Well, short, still 27 minutes. But yeah, I mean, a lot of repeats this month, but a lot of new music coming, and I'm looking forward to that. I love sitting down on my couch with like a cup of tea and just like engrossing myself in an album. So I will have lots of chances to do that here in the fall, and I'm looking forward to that. So all right, this tired body should probably call it a day. So thank you for watching if you did. I'll do another episode in a month, and I will link all the music I just talked about in a playlist in the description of this YouTube video. So, all right, everybody. Bye.